Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of SNS Storytime Podcast. You're here with your host, Sky.
Co-host, Matt.
And your assistant to the co-host, David.
Alrighty, people, we're back. We had a week of some technical difficulties. We had the podcast room closed for some events that were going on, and then we just weren't able to get things situated with the technology side of things.
Yeah, pretty much.
But we're back, and we are here with a special guest.
Of Mark.
Of who?
Mark.
I don't think anyone can hear you.
Oh. Mark.
A little louder, sir.
Question mark? I'm just kidding.
We're here with Mark, a.k.a. Marcos, a.k.a. Markiplier.
Yeah.
So we're happy to have you, Mark. Go ahead and tell everyone a little bit about yourself.
Oh, yeah. No. So I've known...
You sound like Elmer Fudd. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's cool, dude. Just make fun of me. But no, I actually know... I've been friends with David for... since third grade? Third grade, maybe?
Really? I didn't even know you knew David that long ago.
Yeah, I used to go to a different school, but we played on the same Pee-wee.
Yeah, I remember y'all played like little football together.
Yeah, we always played a little like Pee-wee football together.
Oh, wow.
He was the backup running back to me.
Was he really?
He was.
What happened in high school,
And
though?
then I got too big. And
then both of y'all became linemen.
He did. I didn't.
Oh, David. Oh, I thought you ran the ball a little bit in high school, Mark.
I only did like on JV.
Oh.
As soon as I got moved up to varsity, I was like, no, I got too big.
Okay. Well, we're happy. We're definitely happy you're here. So I guess we can go ahead and hop in. I would say something pretty wild happened over the week that we weren't able to do a podcast, and that's going to be the submarine. I don't know too much about it, as most of y'all know. I've talked about it. I don't have social media, so other than a few articles that I've read, I don't know much. So this is mainly on you three and how you guys think this is going to go. So y'all go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of everywhere. It's kind of hard to miss what happened, you know? Like, but of course, I'm on social media, and you're not.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit easier for me to see, like, you know, like everything's going on, like the countdown and trying to see whenever.
There's a countdown?
So it was like the submarine was put into the water. You know, it was to go see the Titanic. So that's like, I want to say about 12,000 feet underwater.
About 2 miles, okay, from our manager over there.
So they tried to manufacture the submarine to be able to go and withstand that type of pressure, you know? And it was only, you had to pay $250,000 to get onto the submarine.
Wow.
To go explore to the Titanic. Well, the Titan got into the water about.
And Titan's the name of the submarine,
yeah,
right?
It's the name of the submarine.
Just because I didn't know. I was
yeah. I think it was like the beginning of last week when
Okay.
it went into the water. And pretty soon, there was lost communication. They lost everything with it. And people were thinking like that it like just somehow got lost too far below the water. Because I mean, not really many submarines can withstand that type of pressure being at that depths of water. You know, it has to be like a certain type of metal, certain type of build and structure to withstand the pressure that's going that low. So, everybody was thinking like they just lost communication with them, you know, like they were stuck somewhere that deep. And I want to say it came out like 2 or 3 days ago, because, you know, like oxygen is not going to last forever in that submarine. Like, it's an enclosed space. There was 5 people. That's only a limited supply of oxygen. And once you use all that up, it's just going to be breathing in carbon dioxide. And what was going on when I said countdown was like, they needed to be found by Wednesday evening. And on Wednesday evening, that was going to be the end of their oxygen supply. So what had happened pretty much was it came out, I think like 2 days ago, that the submarine was made out of like subpar, like scrap type stuff.
So it wasn't even like top of the line kind of stuff. Oh,
No.
Mark, go ahead.
What were you
Go ahead,
saying?
Say with your chest. Say with your
It's
chest.
kind of hard to get the mic, but no, it was actually made out of, I think it was carbon fiber.
Really? And carbon fiber, from
it
what
was
I
like
know,
something that's not usually made for submarines
Yeah,
that go
something
that
that's
deep.
not typically supposed to be
from
put
what
on a
I
submarine.
understand,
Yeah.
carbon fiber is not as strong as people think. From what
No,
I've
it's
been
mainly
informed.
it's light. It's lightweight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So pretty much that submarine imploded pretty quickly.
But they had taken multiple trips. They've done trips on this before.
No, this was the first time that this Titan submersible had.
Yeah.
gone
Oh, so this is
down.
a different Titan.
Yes.
Yes.
So
There's been-
that
it's
that
like a
company,
different make of
yeah,
Oh,
Titan
okay.
submersible.
has done it before, but this is a different. They made this submarine completely out of different things.
Wow.
The CEO was just taking shortcuts, is what it was.
Yeah,
And
literally, that's what it was.
Literally, how many people were on that submarine?
Believe five, yeah, including the CEO.
5 people were on it.
Wow. And from what I understand, the only thing I heard about it was that there was a guy who was extremely wealthy from the Middle East, is what I was told, or what I had read rather.
I think they were all.
They all had to be
British?
pretty wealthy,
Yeah,
but
so-
there was one that was
and
from.
and he brought his son, and his son had talked about to his aunt or something that he really didn't want to go, that he was scared,
Mhm.
but he was going to his Father's Day and he wanted to make his dad happy, and it literally cost him that. That is wild.
Yeah, so the CEO kind of saved himself. The CEO kind of saved himself because there was a big contract you needed to sign to get into the Titan, and it warned about possible death about 8 or 9 times in that entire contract. It was saying like look, like pretty much you can die. Like if you're gonna get on the submarine, there's a chance of you're gonna die about 9 times in that contract.
Okay, so it says that it's this guy. Which guy? I'm confused. Which one is it? I'm reading an article here, and I'm making sure it's the right one. Okay, so the other Titan had done 33 explorations. This one did 1, the
And
very first one, and that was it.
and imploded pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the CEO was trying to. He was saying that. I think it was the safety regulations were like cutbacks for him.
Wow, it took 0.2 seconds or 0.2. I think 0.2 is 2 nanoseconds.
2
So,
nanoseconds, so,
so-
it's 0.02.
so it got deep to where it couldn't, and just boom.
Mm.
Wow.
It was so fast that the brain couldn't even register that the pain. For the brain
Oh
to
my
register pain, so
gosh.
they didn't. It was
Hey,
instant.
I saw the photos of the controller.
Mm.
That, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's a red flag,
You
dude.
get on Amazon for $30. It's kind of.
It's what kind of control? What was the brand of it?
I think it's a Logitech.
Logitech.
Logitech's like subpar too.
Like a Logitech controller was how you control like
Did you say
steer
Logitech
this thing that's gonna
subpar?
go down to the Titanic.
Did you say Logitech subpar?
Logitech. I mean, according to what I've understood, Logitech is not the best, in the biz.
It's okay. It's not.
I have a
it's-
Logitech gaming headset, and it's pretty good.
My case for my iPad here is Logitech, and
Is it
so is my
really?
pen. Yeah.
Okay, fair.
I mean,
like,
it's like
Like I've heard Marcos toot on my headset.
oh wow, you heard him too.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how good it is.
Can't argue with a toot. That's good audio.
Yeah.
That's good audio. Or Marcos just has a really good mic.
Or my mic is really good.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Okay.
I've seen it.
But yeah, that's wild. I didn't know any. So there was 5 people, including the CEO, that died. Wow. Did y'all hear the conspiracy about it, about the Simpsons thing?
oh, I saw that.
I did
But-
see. I didn't delve too much into it, but apparently, one of the guys that would write some of the stories for the Simpsons, or whoever one of them is, I don't know. He was one of the main guys. He actually rode on that summer, not the exact one, obviously, but he had done like a tour, one of those things, and he actually wrote an episode about basically that submarine failing. And they interviewed him about it because obviously y'all know all the conspiracy. We'll definitely talk about the Simpsons at some point in this podcast. But he came out and said that it was just coincidental that he had wrote about it, and then it ended up.
A lot of the Simpsons seems quote unquote coincidental.
This one, in my opinion, does seem coincidental. The others, there's just too many coincidences,
Exactly.
quote unquote.
So I'm reading here because Gabe brought it to my attention that one of the employees that worked for the company who made the Titan was fired back in 2018, and it was because he was, or he or she, I'm not sure. It's not saying any
It says
names.
2 employees.
Well, I'm only reading this one says 1.
Oh, okay.
But so this one got fired because he was saying like, or he or she, I'm not sure. They were saying that it wasn't safe. That this submarine was not safe for humans to get on and go down to explore. Like it was the structure of it
they
was
got
bad.
fired because they said
Because they said it wasn't safe, they were fired.
there's got to be. Oh. Oh, okay. So the
Yeah,
person
they
that,
sued.
Okay,
It
I
says,
mean,
that they sued
I could imagine they're gonna, if they haven't won already,
because they
they're
didn't
gonna
want to
win.
do safety dives
Yeah,
to make sure that it was gonna work.
that is ridiculous. That is atrocious. That's terrible. That really is. That's 5 people, man. Wow, including the CEO.
And a lot of money.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's crazy. I don't know.
I don't mind water, but I don't know if I'd be comfortable going in the submarine.
It's just all a little
That's a
weird.
lot.
Like no safety dives, no checks, and all of them were like just so okay with getting on that submarine. You know,
Yeah.
it was like something experimental, like because if it's yeah, like if you're gonna go like the same old, like the one that was actually working, was able to take you down and up, like I get that, but like this one was so experimental, it was so like just weird, like a weird situation for them all to like to pay that much money just to get on something that had never been safety tested before. You know, it's just
Skylar,
weird.
Go ahead, David.
Skylar.
What's up, man?
So, let's say it was safety tested and it's perfect, right?
Mhm.
Would you do it? Like you had the money?
I would have to have a stupid amount. I don't think I would. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't know.
I saw, I saw that
they've done-
submarine. I don't even think I would be allowed in that submarine.
Dude, it
You
was
are pretty
small.
big.
That's what I'm saying. I even if I had like a personal tour and it was just me and that guy, I don't think I'd be comfortable with that. The restroom alone was like unappealing to me. I saw the clips of the restroom. It's like a bucket in the back, and it has a curtain.
It was that thing was small.
That's what I'm saying. There's just no way. First of all, if I had to go potty in that submarine, I feel bad for whoever would have been in there with me.
Just because I feel like it takes so long to go down, and then just to like come back up, like you have to slowly come back up so you
'Cause of
get
the
used to the pressure.
Yeah.
I feel like I would get claustrophobic in that, like really quickly.
Like, that's what I'm saying. They didn't make them run any tests beforehand. Like, even as a person, if you're doing this, I feel like you should have to go through something.
I think that they did go through training, but they didn't do any training on the vessel that they were going to use for the trip.
Which makes no sense.
Exactly.
That's
It's just weird. It's just a weird situation.
Not a
And
fan.
sad because, I mean, 5 people lost their lives because you didn't want to safety test something that's
should have been
literally
safety tested.
exactly. It's over $1 million to in total to get on that. You know what I mean?
And I bet they was making stupid money. I bet the company. Well, he's dead now, the CEO, so it doesn't really matter. But I mean,
Ocean Gate, I'm sure got a lot.
yeah. But wow, I mean that was interesting. If you guys know anything or have any information for us that you feel like you want to send in, please feel free. But with that being
So
said,
you think Ocean Gate
oh, go ahead.
tries again?
No, God no. It's gone too far. It's public news.
But I mean, it's like everyone knew of the
It's
the
gotta
dangers
be,
of it.
Yeah, but it's got to be bad for business now. How many of you would want to go right now?
No.
David?
No, I don't got the money.
Mark? Well, assuming you have the money. Mark?
No,
I wouldn't go. I
We-
wouldn't
we
touch
had-
anything near
I'd
that
have to have
place.
We even
No
had
life
GM in the back there said no, too. So we also have Gabe here. Y'all don't know Gabe. Gabe's going to be in a podcast pretty soon, but he's sitting in today.
Gabe, would you go?
Would you go, Gabe?
He said no also.
Yeah, I can't blame him. I don't know anyone that would.
James Cameron, 33 trips. That's someone who would.
He's the guy that directed the Titanic,
He
right?
directed the Titanic.
And he went
movie.
down there 33
Yeah, he's
times.
been, I think it's about 30-something trips. 33 trips. And
That's
he's
crazy.
All it takes is one.
he
all it
actually
takes is
saw
one.
the vessel before it went down. He said, like, this
No.
isn't going to work.
Yeah.
He saw the vessel.
That's
Like
ridiculous.
even one part was like made out of 2 different metals.
Mm.
I think it was like the front tip of it was
Uh-huh.
made out of like 2 different metals.
So it's like you said, they were just cutting
It
corners.
was cutting corners bad.
Completely. There were emails that surfaced of him talking between another CEO and how he was like, regulations are what's holding this, I don't know what you call it, but like
We'll just say the pieces.
the regulation is holding like this company back. Like
Oh, okay.
all the
okay.
rules and regulations is what's holding us back from like expanding.
And that wasn't the case at all.
Yeah, it's like there's rules and regulations for,
For a
a reason.
reason, yeah.
Specifically for
So that people don't
Submersibles.
die.
Exactly.
exactly.
That's no, it's I can't even. It's crazy. But I think it's time, gentlemen. Would y'all say it's time?
For our next segment.
It's time for random question. Mark, are you aware of how random question works?
I'm not actually.
Oh, Matt, go ahead. Feel free to enlighten him on this one.
Skylar presses a button.
Wait. So he's on the podcast, but he's never listened to an episode?
No, I thought he has this in episodes.
But he doesn't know how it works.
I mean, to be fair, we haven't done it.
We do it every episode.
We have, except even when we started season 2, every episode's been
Every episode.
Mark.
I can still explain how it works.
Fake fan.
You made me sneeze. That's how upset I am right now.
Okay.
Sorry, I usually watch
So,
like, the first 10 minutes
Skylar
and then-
clicks a button. It gives him a random question. He asks you the random question. You just got to give your honest answer.
Oh, okay.
But that question's only for you, so me and David can't give our input.
Yeah, we could have a little comment about it, but we're not going to give an input.
We're
But
not going to answer the question. It's only you.
You are a guest, and we give him a mulligan.
One
right?
mulligan.
Yeah, you get one mulligan. So I'll allow you to pick. Do you want to go first?
Do I want to go first?
Yes.
Sure.
All right, rip the Band-Aid off. I like it. So you know what a mulligan is?
No, I don't.
If you
honestly.
don't like the first one,
Mhm.
you get to do another one.
No,
But
A free spin.
yeah, but you basically a free spin, but
Okay.
you have to do that one.
Okay, so okay, I got you. I got
Gotcha. Here we go. Oh, we can't do this one. We've gotten this one before. So,
That's his mulligan. No, I'm just kidding.
what have you found more helpful than you ever imagined it could be?
you. What have I found more helpful? Honestly,
Uh-huh.
it's gonna be really dumb, but tutoring. Believe it or not, it sounds dumb, but tutoring has been so much more helpful in school than like anyone. Like people dog on like tutor. Oh, I don't need help in tutoring. I don't need help. I can figure it out myself. It's like
I don't think I've known
I
anyone
don't-
to
I
ever
love
dog on
tutoring, dude.
Yeah, I've been to
I
tutoring.
don't. Well, I'm one of those people. I dislike.
So it's
tutoring.
just you.
Probably just me.
It's just
but
you.
I dislike tutor. I hated the concept because I didn't like having to like, oh, I need help on something.
Mhm.
I didn't like that.
Oh, no.
Well,
I'm
it's
openly
math.
Okay.
Cal 2. Have you ever taken Cal 2?
Look,
Engineering calculus
my
too?
major said, sir, you have to pass college algebra, and that's it.
Exactly. Actually, I think I took a little
I'm
bit more
in-
than college algebra.
All I had
so.
was college, in terms of math, was just college algebra.
What's it called whenever the professor has like that student that's passed the class really, really well?
a TA? A TA.
A TA or a
Teachers-
TI?
TA, teacher's assistant.
I know it as a TA, yeah. Teacher's
I don't think I've
assistant.
Teacher's
ever had
assistant.
I've had a TA in one of my history courses, my methods of research.
No, SI.
I don't know what
A,
that is.
supplemental instruction.
I've never had that.
So it's like it's like the TA and they have SI sessions
Yeah, yeah.
and it's like they have like that right there was like the best thing ever that happened to me like in my anatomy classes and my biology classes, just because dude we have meetings every single week and whatever I didn't understand from the professor was taught perfectly by the like it was
I
like, the
wish
best
I-
thing ever
I
because
wish
you
I
have
had
you
the
have two
same
inputs
experience.
yeah
I
you
wish
have
I
two
had that
inputs you know
I didn't have that experience.
You go to a much bigger university.
Yeah,
though,
I
so.
went. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter. But over there, it's just they go so fast because at the time I was in engineering, and right
Sorry.
now engineering is probably the second biggest school there.
Oh, wow.
And I think this year alone they have 14,000. They have 14,000 of the freshmen alone are engineering.
Oh, wow.
Which is insane.
And you're part of that, right?
I was,
Oh, well, yeah.
I'm
well,
not
what-
anymore.
Yeah.
but so they don't truly care about each student. They're just trying to
Getting
get
your money,
through the
you're getting
lesson.
that bag, yeah.
So
Yeah.
the teachers would just, let me just go through, blah, blah, y'all can figure it out. And so the SIs or the TAs who did SI basically were the same thing. They were just, okay, I'm just going to go through it. I have my own life to live.
Wow.
Yeah, so the SI sessions didn't really help whenever I went to them because they were the same thing as professors. They didn't really care.
But
they were getting
tutoring
paid
did.
for it. But
Tutoring.
tutoring, one-on-one tutoring was like, that really helped.
Wow. Well, I'm glad to hear it. That's good. That's
It's
something
awesome. Getting better at school. So
That's something I'm happy to know.
yeah.
Dave, you're up. You ready? Oh, okay. We're gonna go with Matt. Matt,
What's so important over there, buddy?
yeah. What are you doing? You playing Pokemon?
I'm trying to find my question.
Oh, okay. Fair
Oh
enough.
man,
Man,
ask me the question.
how do you not have it ready? Okay.
It's literally your segment, dude.
I
You
know,
have
it's your
one
whole
job.
segment. You have a
have
whole
one
week
job.
for one freaking question. Okay, Matt. What has been your biggest financial mistake?
I would say getting. I mean, it's kind of a mistake, kind of not. It's like messing me up right now. Just kind of need to pay it off. Getting my Best Buy credit card.
Oh yeah, that seems like a slippery slope.
When I got it, I got approved for a large amount of money. More than I think I needed. A lot more than I needed.
And it was like boom.
And it was like
green lights.
It was like I hit the jackpot because I was able to buy my PS5, buy all my games, buy literally whatever I wanted. And I mean, it's not max or anything.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm not, but it was a lot of money that I haven't.
Like you jumped the gun too quick.
A lot too quick. And I made a lot of big purchases really, really quickly.
And you're like, it's okay, I'll just pay it later. Like, it's all right.
Yeah. So like I was doing good for a while. And then like at the end of 2021 and then going into 2022, I made a lot of purchases that were kind of unnecessary. And looking back, I'm like, man, I could have just waited or done something else instead of that. But it's pretty like it's not hard, but like it hits the wallet kind of tough.
Yeah.
Every single first paycheck of the month hits the wallet hard
because you gotta make your payment.
Yes. Dang. I have like 4 pretty big bills to take care of, and that one's the worst one. That's the worst one.
The worst one. Oh wow,
it gets pretty tough.
I believe it.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be my worst. I mean, I love it just because I have a lot of things now.
You're using the product. You know?
Yeah, I'm everything that I've purchased except for like 1 or 2 things I use all the time, and I use every day. And plus, I mean, it's building my credit score. So I mean, I'm doing that, but still, like,
it hurts.
It hurts a little bit.
It still hurts.
I don't have a big boy job yet. Once I get my big boy job, I'm good.
Yeah, you'll be straight.
I'm fine. Yeah,
Dave, since you
all right, I'm ready.
All right. What has been your 15 minutes of fame up to this point?
My what?
Your 15 minutes of fame.
Oh, I've been waiting for this
His
question.
TikTok
Let me hear
that
it.
he deleted.
No.
That Nacho Libre one?
Yes,
That was great.
yes.
Dude. That was great.
The Wipe Me Down challenge.
That was good.
I did get famous off that, but I deleted it.
Why? It was so
People
it was
were commenting, and I was like, I don't like
How many
this.
likes did that get?
Honestly?
6,000, 7,000
That's pretty
in
good.
like a few hours.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
What did they comment?
No, I was like in the millions.
Okay.
No, they're just commenting like, dude, like, oh my God, look at him. And I just like mean stuff.
Could you imagine how celebrities feel if that's
I
the
sent
case?
it to Jack Black so many times.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Did you ever look at it?
No. And then I messaged him when I was like, hey, what are you doing?
You did not.
I had
did.
one
Jack
TikTok.
Black, what are you
He
doing?
posted a video of Five Nights at Freddy's, and I was like, hey, what are you doing? I was like, you want to play Five Nights at Freddy's?
I had one TikTok that kind of
answer.
popped off, Skylar,
Which one?
and I got mean comments from it too.
Oh, is that? Oh, wait, no.
It was the one where it was like, if you can bench 135 10 times, you can bench 315 once. And it was a joke. And people were like being so mean and like mad at me in the
Did
comments.
you delete it?
No.
Yeah, because you're not like David.
I didn't care. I kind of laughed at them.
I'll post it right now.
But
I'll post it on our Instagram page.
okay, David, but what's your 15 minutes of fame?
What
I
is
know
your
it's not
15
that.
minutes of fame?
I guess it's got to be that now.
Prom king?
I was gonna say
Oh,
prom
you
king.
were prom king.
I was gonna say prom
You were
king.
prom
Yeah.
king. Congrats.
But it
congrats
didn't have
on
the-
that
The
one.
cheer?
Yeah, I got it right here. I don't have it right here.
Well, then find it.
I'm trying. It's not.
Find it.
Oh, there it is.
Thank
Thank you.
Class of 2020 prom king.
Didn't have a prom, but he was prom
didn't
king.
have a prom.
He didn't have a prom, but he was prom king.
What did you do? How did you get the crown?
I didn't.
It was on a slideshow that Miss Ramos was just like, congratulations.
And she posted it on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on
You're
YouTube, so it's there
lying.
Yeah.
forever.
Oh,
It's on
okay, at least
YouTube.
it's there. Okay.
At least somebody knows.
Maybe we can
Has like
post the
5
link.
views and they're all David.
We should post the link to it on the Instagram.
No, I'll just get a crown.
So you didn't even
see
get a
me
crown.
in
No,
a
I didn't get a
crown.
crown.
At the very
Sorry.
least, they could have mailed you a crown. Or
I
something.
know.
I have my crown.
You still have it?
My homecoming.
From your
king?
homecoming?
Yeah,
Can I take
Yeah.
a picture with it?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay.
That way you can have the glory. That way you could at least feel what it's like to wear a crown.
I
So
honestly
did you
do.
have to come back to Bishop?
No,
to-
because I was playing up north and I had a game. So
Mm.
I think George stepped in and handled it for me.
Ah, I got you.
Yeah, he did it for me. He was like the honorary because I was playing football.
Now what
north.
George? Your brother George or the coach George?
No, my brother
The
George.
coach.
My brother George.
Okay.
My brother George. So I guess it's
Skylar,
it's
what's
my
your
turn.
random question?
Here we go. What piece of art has had a large impact on you? I'm gonna call it artwork. But I would have to say this podcast. This Podcast has had a very large impact on me.
Honestly.
It's helped me out. It's just been nice to look forward to this 2 times a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to discussing whether or not we'll have to make it 1 time a week at some point. But we're really going to try to keep it 2 times a week. It's going to be rough when it comes like big boy job time. But I really.
And then I'm also going to be in classes.
Yeah.
With my fall semester.
We'll probably. I'm thinking every.
We're going to figure it out.
We'll figure it out when we get there.
We're still going to get content out, you know?
Yeah,
But
we'll
figure it
definitely
out.
pump out stuff for y'all.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't know what my biggest art had the most impact.
Well, good thing the question wasn't for you. So
I don't know. It just got me thinking. I don't know. Like it just that can be a movie. It could be an album that you love.
Art is everything.
do not speak of art film in the movie.
Wait.
Oh, we're
I'm
not
still
speaking of that.
traumatized.
No. Let's not bring anything that
Don't worry about it.
It's,
I'll have to hear this.
We'll talk about it after.
Okay.
I would say Swimming by Mac Miller.
Oh, dude, Circles by Mac Miller.
Circles is amazing too, but
Swimming's up there too.
Swimming, I remember.
I gotta say,
it was
the
like
old Kanye.
It was like freshman year of college when that came out, and for about 2 months, I listened to it nonstop every single day on campus. I just had my AirPods in and just walking around listening from start to finish, and I'd start over again. I loved Swimming album.
It's a good album. I can't argue with that. I can't argue. But what I can do is read emails that we've gotten. I would like to give a shout out to everyone who sent emails. Not going to name y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah, but,
it means more than you know.
We are really happy. Thank you all for sending emails. Thank you all for being a part of the show, part of the podcast. So we'll start with some of them are just comments on the previous podcast on what it is. So we'll breeze through those. We won't talk about it too much.
I can also read a comment on our Instagram.
Yeah, that'd be great too. Yeah, you go ahead and read that. So first one comes from someone and says, so first of all, Supernatural isn't just ghosts and stuff. It's actually a very good show about so many
I thought we already read that one last week.
Yeah, you read that one.
Oh, okay, my bad. Oh, whoa. Okay. We should. So someone sent us 3 questions. Now I gotta ask because I try not to look at these until after. Do y'all want to answer these questions in this podcast today, or do we want to save these questions for another podcast?
Let's knock them out.
Let's knock them out. Okay,
Yeah,
we'll rapid fire them.
I like that.
We'll rapid fire them because our time's running odd here. Okay, what is something that you did back then that makes you cringe now? And I could tell you right now, I was reading through some old letters that I had wrote for Crystal, and I was looking at them and I was like, what in the world were you thinking with these letters? They are cringy.
I'm going to say something,
and
I'm going to need y'all to just have an open mind with me.
Okay, go ahead.
You're
cringing right now.
Yes,
you
dude.
Wanna...
Okay, so it's y'all are going to laugh and y'all going to make fun of me. I already know. So the girl I dated in high school,
okay,
who y'all know,
yes,
Yeah.
whenever she couldn't sleep, she would call me.
you would sing to her.
Yes.
Oh my God.
She would call me and have me sing to her to make her go to sleep. I'm not even joking.
Hey, I'm guilty.
I'm
guilty
not
too.
even
I'm
joking.
Guilty too.
And I
do the same thing.
I can't remember. It's funny that's the question. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was I listened to a song the other day, and it was one of them that I used to sing, and I was like, I can't believe I used to do that, man.
Are you a good singer?
I don't know.
Hey, she didn't care.
David said no, so probably not.
Did she?
Whenever I have enough drinks, I like to think I.
Do you think they would actually put her to sleep, or do you think she would just pretend until?
And she's like recording me sing, right? Nah.
Maybe
I
she
mean-
just felt closer at the time.
Okay,
You
that's
know?
fair. That's fair. Mark's with the
Yeah,
positive side of
I'm
things
hoping
over
she
there.
liked
Man,
it. I
gotta
mean, she
keep it
asked me to
positive.
sing a lot.
Nah,
It was like Motto
what
by
she-
Drake. No, I'm just kidding.
Go ahead, David.
You know what she did?
What was that?
She had a 3-way call with all her friends.
They did, right?
Muted themselves just to hear you sing.
Dude,
You put
I-
all of
they-
you put all of them to sleep.
I did, bro. They got a show out of it,
Hey,
man.
that's an angelic voice, man. That's
Thanks,
an
man.
angelic voice. What about you, Mark?
Yeah.
Dave?
The cringiest thing?
Yes.
Looking back, I'm not even gonna lie. Probably growing my hair out. That is one of I
Oh
regret
yeah, that was
doing
rough.
You had
You
long
grew
hair.
it too long.
I had it too
exceeded.
long.
Yeah,
It got way too. I mean, I'm kind of at the awkward phase again right now.
that's where my hair's at. It's
but
okay,
I
understand.
Yeah, I
can't-
need a haircut too.
I can't find a haircut. I can't think of a good haircut right now.
Get a
I've
mullet.
just been letting it grow. Dude, my dad has already said no. I mean, it's not like I.
What daddy
I'm
don't
home
know,
all the
don't
time.
hurt him.
I hate you. He's gonna walk into the house with a mullet. Be
Hey.
like, you don't know I have this, so just don't talk about it.
His parents also said no for eye piercing, but he still got one.
It's facts.
Well, I'll have you know he did not pierce his eye. He pierced his eyebrow.
Okay, eyebrow. So yeah,
I mean, everything. I have tattoos. My parents know.
Oh, I mean, yeah,
What
it's
do
on
they
your
say?
forearm. I would have.
Well, they told me no. They told me no whenever
Oh.
I first got them. I got my shoulder done, and they
I
instantly.
forgot you have a shoulder piece.
I don't really show it, so
It's not that great.
no.
I'm just kidding.
But yeah,
I
but yeah,
don't even
dude,
remember what it
just,
looks like.
But yeah, growing out my hair, it's just.
It was
I
pretty
look, I
cringy.
look
I'll give it
back
to
and
you.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
that was a bad decision.
David,
I don't think.
you've never really done like cringy stuff.
Oh, you know what?
Unless you get real vulnerable like me.
No, you know what I used to do? That's
Matt do be getting
now
vulnerable.
looking back at it, and Matt still makes fun of me.
What?
I used to take selfies, and when I take a selfie, I'd like point out, like I'd make my dimple pop.
He'd smile like just the side of his dimple and take a picture of that.
Yeah,
Like,
drove the
like from the
girls
side.
crazy, dude.
Like from the side, like
Hey, are you? This actually worked for you?
yes, it drove the girls crazy, dude. But like now looking back at it, I'm like,
we'd look back on like old iPad pictures, and it's just him, like a side profile of his dimple, and then he'd send it to people and post it.
yeah,
Dude, it was the
I'm
funniest
talking
thing.
like at least 15 likes.
What was it?
He'd be wearing like his highlighter yellow top with
The
beats
old school
and,
Nike, like that
and
Nike
Vans
look.
with like colorful laces and
I
a
had
little dimple picture.
I once had Yo Gabba Gabba Vans.
He did. I remember that.
Yeah.
I
feel
remember
like
that.
Those sound like they go hard though.
It was
Yo
just-
Gabba
it was-
Gabba was pretty
It
good.
was just the red dude and the green dude.
Go ahead.
So
Do you know who that is?
I have no clue who this
You
is.
have no clue. It's not a bot. Let
No.
me see.
No,
You
it's a real
read it,
profile.
and then I'm gonna look at it.
It's a real profile.
Maybe it's our viewer from Singapore.
I don't think so.
Go ahead.
So this comment was left in our last Instagram post, for the Alaska
I think,
podcast.
I think you could definitely give him a shout out. whoever
Yeah,
it is.
shout out to Jerry Lada 91.
Okay.
He said, "Best damn podcast I've heard so far." So shout out, man. Thank you for tuning in. Just wanted to show some love on here, you know. I
Oh,
sorry,
I was gonna say
my
you
phone.
locked it.
Here you
Wow,
go.
that's wow. I'm. Oh, that is a real person.
See, like people.
Hey, thanks, Jerry. Wow, man, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Wow, that's really cool. Dave, what do you think about that?
I think we got to send him a gift package.
Oh man.
yeah, that'd be pretty dope. When it's not the beginning of the month and Matt has to pay his credit card.
Yeah, exactly, man. Times are tough. So what's the next email?
So we have one more question. Actually,
yeah.
we have two more. We'll do them real quick. The last thing you ate is what you have to eat the rest of your life. Are you surviving?
What did I eat last?
I know exactly what I ate last. I ate a turkey,
Yes.
turkey, pepper jack cheese on keto bread with Hellman's mayo. That's what I had last. I survived.
It's not bad.
I'd be okay.
I had a honey butter chicken biscuit with bacon,
With bacon. Oh my god! So
and it went
people who don't
down
know-
amazingly.
we're in Texas. We're based in Texas, and we have Whataburger, and we have a honey butter chicken biscuit. Also, I call it a Chub Hub. That's what I call it. It's called the Chub Hub. Get a chubby hubby, and those things are amazing. I've never thought to put bacon on it though.
Yeah, I
That is
added
some
bacon
fat
today,
boy stuff.
dude. It went so hard. So like when you were asking me if I was on a cut, I was like, I promise you I'm not,
I'm not
because
on
I
a
was
cut.
eating 2 of those this morning.
Oh, dude, Mark,
I just had McDonald's. I'm gonna survive, but you said it's for the rest.
for the rest of your life, that's all you're eating.
Dude,
I'm assuming we're going by dish too.
I'll live
like
and
whatever
then,
you exactly what you ate.
That is exactly what I had. McDonald's like
yeah, but what
quarter
did you have?
pounder.
Oh wow. Ooh.
Exactly.
That's gross.
It was buy one get one, man.
Oh,
I can't pass
so
on
you
that
ate
deal.
2 of them.
I did eat 2.
Oh
It was
wow.
buy one get one.
Dave, what you got?
I had.
Nice, I like that.
No, I was
Oh,
kidding.
yeah.
I had a ham and cheese sandwich with some Doritos in it,
That's solid.
and I honestly could survive with that.
That's what I'm saying. That's sandwich. You cannot go wrong with
You
a sandwich. It's pretty solid. It is pretty solid. And the last thing, and this will definitely be quick because I think we can all concur. You know what? I'll save it for grinds my gears. I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll do that. Yeah, I have to. Oh, look, we actually had an email that says, I would like to hear your thoughts on how the Simpsons episodes predicted things that happen in real life. For example, the submarines that recently. Okay, that's awesome. Also, I
The
probably sound
Simpsons
crazy.
predicted that we were going to talk about that today.
Wow, that is wild. And she said also, because this one's a lady, I actually know this person, so shout out to Angelina. I work with her. She emailed this one. She said, also, I probably
Thanks,
sound
Angelina.
crazy, but do you think it was a cover-up for the Las Vegas aliens? So she told me about this. Her boyfriend thinks that, and I have to say I concur, that maybe because there's a lot of conspiracy going on around the submarine and how media just kind of flocked to that. Media barely even touched on the whole alien thing, and it was actually concrete stuff that happened in Vegas, but it was just like breezed over, and then the submarine thing happened.
I haven't even heard about this whole Vegas thing.
Well, that's because you don't listen to our podcast, Mark.
Exactly. We talked about it like a week ago.
Yeah, we did. Actually, it was last week. Oh,
Well, that's
Last
2 weeks ago.
yeah,
weeks ago.
2 weeks ago on that Monday.
I got an email, so we got 2 more left that we're going to read today. I just want to say it would be really cool if y'all went live on Instagram and listeners/viewers could ask y'all questions and respond in real time.
I have considered that.
I think this is something I believe we're all going to discuss. We have the
I do want to do that at
yeah.
one point, though.
I could tell y'all right now, I think we can all agree our goal is to attempt to do at least one episode next week live, and we'll see how it goes. If it ends up going bad, then we could literally just shut off the live and be like, it's not working, guys. Sorry for everyone that showed up. But
Or we just roll with the punches, man.
as long as we still upload the podcast, I think we'll be good. You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah. So definitely shout out to whoever emailed us that one. And our last one is, you guys are all over the place throughout each podcast, but honestly, I feel like that's the best part of it and what makes it great. You all are hilarious and super relatable, so it's like I'm just sitting with family, shooting the breeze. Always excited when y'all upload a new podcast. P.S. Patiently waiting for the group pedicure picture.
I'm trying to get.
I
Skylar
have
to
days
go.
off this week that I can do
Skylar,
a pedicure.
I'm off all week.
I can do a pedicure tomorrow.
So I'm off tomorrow.
Let's do it tomorrow.
I can do a pedicure tomorrow.
Skylar's
Listener-
paying. You heard him.
I want to say thank you for that email. We are all over the place.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just how normally we would hang out and
this
talk.
is honestly like us just hanging out. It's what it is.
Yeah, and you usually have a good direction where we're gonna go. You know,
Yeah.
for the first segment, and then it just kind of goes,
It just kind of breezes through.
which is I kind of like. You know, like
Yeah.
it's open. We're having a good conversation.
Yeah.
Me and Skylar were hanging out the
But
other night
pedicure
till like 2 in
post
the morning.
is
Yeah,
coming
we were.
soon.
It was nice.
We will post it on our Instagram.
Well, I think we definitely get some videos in there too. A little.
Yes,
We're going to David's spot.
which
Wherever his
is
spot is.
S
Meet me at my
_S Storytime Podcast.
Yes.
on Instagram. I just want to make sure everybody's
Yeah. Go
getting
ahead.
that.
Say it again. real
S
clear.
_S Storytime Podcast. And that is 2 S's back to back for S Storytime.
Back to back. I need to add it to the description of the podcast.
Yeah. We can probably add a link too,
But,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
That should work. I hear something though.
I think I hear it too.
Uh-oh. Go ahead, David. Give it to him.
He was looking
Uh-oh.
back at the
He was looking at our board to see
He's
what
looking
we
at the
had,
board to see what was going
what our
on.
script is
He was
today.
like, "What do y'all hear?"
Marcos. What time is it?
Is it time for Dave Safari?
Say my full name.
He's-
Not my last.
He goes-
just the full first.
He goes,
For
sorry.
David Safari?
I think it's David
I think it is.
I think it is
I think
David
it's about that time.
I think it's about that time.
I think it's about
that time.
So this question,
You do be looking like Donkey Kong though.
thank you. I could do the Seth Rogen laugh.
Let me hear it.
Hey, I'm Seth Rogen. I'm the donkey.
Seth Rogen.
I was telling people
I'm the donkey.
I was telling people at work about your impressions. You guys,
He's not a donkey, is he?
he
He's
is
a-
a donkey. It's Donkey Kong.
yeah,
Oh, wait.
That's not a
He's
donkey.
a
He's
gorilla,
not a donkey.
but his name's Donkey Kong.
Oh my gosh.
Next week's episode.
He's like mind blown.
Next
The
episode.
conspiracy on why it's Donkey Kong.
Oh my gosh. Okay, go
what's
ahead,
your
Dave.
spot?
Okay, so the other day, me and my girlfriend and a couple friends were playing a game, and one of the questions started a big argument just between me and my girlfriend. I'm sure I can say her name, right?
I mean,
It's
I
up
say,
to
I say
you.
crystals.
It's
up to
fine. Her name's Lauren, so it started a big argument between me and Lauren. And
Aw.
You. Oh.
here's the question: is cereal considered a soup?
Ooh.
I say yes, but I'm not supposed to answer. So
God.
This question gets me mad, dude. This question gets me mad because yes, it is a soup.
You know what?
And people will say soup is hot. Soup is. You can have cold soup.
Cold soup.
There's
Yeah,
cold
I have to agree
soup.
with you on that one.
They have cold ramen too. Then ramen's
Exactly. There's
they have
such
cold-
thing
they
as
have
cold soup.
Cold pho or fow.
Pho.
I don't pho.
Pho.
however
Pho. I don't know.
Pho.
It's pho.
It's good though.
I think it's pho.
I think it's.
I don't know.
I think it's
I'ma just hope-
delicious.
I'm
It,
sorry.
it is delicious.
There's literally a place called Photastic.
Oh
It's
wow.
amazing.
Wow.
Where's that at?
It's in Corpus.
Oh wow.
You ever been to Best Buy?
I have been.
Oh, I've been the Best Buy.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been there. Trust me.
I would have to say, my honest opinion, I do consider cereal to be a soup. It is consistency. We're talking ingredients. It's a soup.
We're talking a solid food and
Some form
inside of a liquid. That's a soup.
If you
sounds
can,
like
if you
soup.
can call tomato soup, I think you can justify cereal as being a soup.
Yeah.
Can
it
I-
makes sense.
Can I piggyback off of David's?
Go ahead. David
I
doesn't have to
want to
answer, so
add
every
another
time we get
question
to
to
this,
your
he just
safari,
kinda-
David. It's your safari,
It's my safari, buddy.
but let me add. Can I add one more question?
Let me ask the question.
Do you want to double down? Do you want to?
Relay the question to me, and I'll ask it. And I'll say this is from a longtime subscriber.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Ooh.
You didn't even ask the question. You just went, ooh.
Because it's the same argument, you know.
I disagree here. I disagree.
So what is it?
it is a hot dog.
What makes a hot dog its own?
But it's the hot dog is the dog itself. It's not like you can eat
Oh,
a
so
hot dog.
Now we're eating dogs. Now we're eating dogs.
You
I
know,
do not
but-
eat dogs.
But it's the hot dog, right? The hot
It's
dog
the
is-
wiener
is the-
inside of the bun.
doing?
What the dog doing?
That dog doing?
Now, if the wiener's cold, is it still a hot dog?
Oh, now it's just a cold hot dog. But see,
But would you say cold dog? Because you don't say cold cereal.
let me ask you something. When you say
Or
I'm going to
cold
go
ice.
get
Is
a
it a
hot
Frank?
dog, when you say I'm going to go get a hot dog, do you say I'm going to go get a sandwich? Do you say I feel like eating a sandwich?
No, but that's like saying the same thing with a burger. Burger's a sandwich, but you say I'm gonna go get a burger. It's still considered a sandwich.
That is not a sandwich. There's a chicken sandwich.
mean-
that's why. You
I
don't,
mean,
no.
bro, a
That
burger's
is
a
why.
sandwich.
No, that is why a burger's
It's
called a
meat.
burger, and a chicken sandwich is a chicken sandwich. That is a sandwich.
But it's the same type
It's
of
the same
structure, though.
concept. How can you agree that cereal's a soup, but you can't agree that a
let me ask you
burger's a
something.
sandwich?
Is a chicken burger a thing?
Chicken? Yes, it's called a spike. Oh,
It's called a spicy chicken sandwich. Okay, our general manager is so upset he wants to say something.
What's a sandwich? It's 2 pieces of bread with meat and cheese in it, right?
it's anything. in
Well, it
between the
doesn't have
bread.
to have cheese in it.
I don't know if they can hear you. Get a little closer to the mic
No,
and say it.
okay.
Hello. A sandwich.
Oh, loud. He said, oh,
A sandwich.
Okay.
Normally, like you make a turkey sandwich, right?
Okay.
It's 2 pieces of bread, turkey or meat, and a piece of cheese, right?
Correct.
What's a burger? 2 pieces of bread, a meat, and a cheese.
He's not wrong.
Okay,
One
and,
is a
and back to
burger.
the hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog is just a sub-style bun with a meat in it.
Exactly. A sub.
It's-
Exactly.
It's
yes.
literally what I get from Subway.
Blasphemy.
Is
All
So you're
of
saying
y'all-
it's not a sandwich?
No, it's not. I'm sorry. This is one I can't
So
stand
is a
by.
taco a sandwich?
No, a taco's a taco.
It's still the bread. It's like a sub style
It's not
thing,
even
but
bread.
it's just
No,
crispy.
It's
not
not
even
bread.
bread.
It's
It's-
not bread.
It's just crispy.
You're gonna call it tortilla bread.
It's a type of bread.
We're Mexican.
It's a type of bread.
Sometimes that's how we eat sandwiches. We slap ham and cheese in a
There's
tortilla.
different types of bread at Subway. You can get flatbread. You
I
can
don't
get
think those
Yeah,
are
but,
tortillas
yeah,
bread.
but let me ask you something. Do you go there and you say, "Hey, can I get some tortilla bread? Can I get some tortilla
no, because
bread?"
they don't offer that.
Because it's not a thing.
They do. It's a wrap.
They do offer. Oh, but that's a burrito.
But they don't say
That's like a
wrap bread.
burrito.
So then, where do we draw the line between
is a
burrito
bur-
and taco?
So yeah, is this a burrito a taco?
No, because the burrito's closed.
Yeah,
Okay,
a taco's.
so let me tell
a
you,
taco's open.
if a burrito is
closed.
not a taco, then a hot dog is not a sandwich.
How?
If a
There's
mouse
no
is in
make
the
no
house,
sense.
it's a rat.
Okay. That was the perfect way to end this, David.
I can't. You guys, y'all are okay.
All right.
All right. It's not a sandwich. I'm not.
Hot
A hot
dog.
dog's a
I'm
hot
done.
dog.
I'm done. I'm not getting into it
A
anymore.
hot dog is on its own level, and that's top tier.
Hey, I'm glad we agree, David.
A hot dog is good.
No, hot dogs are great. Do y'all do chili and cheese?
Of course.
I do chili
Okay.
cheese and ketchup.
That's weird.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that next week.
Yeah. Okay.
I've also done whenever
Next
Dave,
podcast, weird food combinations.
David-
Question mark?
We can knock that out. I know a lot of people that'll send some stuff in for that.
David and I, when we went to Chicago,
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh,
we were-
Chicago dogs do have ketchup. That's right.
Yes, dude, the Chicago dog. I saw all the ingredients,
Mhm.
and I looked at them, and I was like, I am not into any of that stuff. but somehow putting them all together on a hot dog was amazing.
You know
It
what?
blew my mind.
I'll come out and say it. My favorite hot dog ingredient outside of chili and cheese, because that's just a classic, sauerkraut. I love sauerkraut, man. I'm a sauerkraut kind of guy.
I don't.
Sauerkraut is pickled cabbage.
Yeah.
Get with the program, son. Get with the program. But
I don't know what my favorite is.
It's got for me. It's sauerkraut. Easy.
Have you ever tried a junkyard dog?
I have. Hey, shout out to Venus Schnitzel. That place is amazing. That's how you pronounce it.
dude.
Go ahead, Mark. What are you gonna say?
Shout out to what?
What are you gonna?
Wiener Schnitzel.
Venus Schnitzel.
Vinel?
Venus Schnitzel.
Vinel.
Venus Schnitzel.
Vinel.
Venus Schnitzel. Go ahead, Mark. Go ahead. Mark's over here laughing.
I'm just laughing because I've never been to Wiener Schnitzel.
You've never.
Never in my life.
You know, it's crazy because you've also never listened to the podcast.
I have listened to the podcast.
That's wild, bro.
I bet if you listen to the podcast in its entirety,
Mhm.
you would also know, like, I would have gone to Venus Schnitzel at some point in your life. It's called the butterfly effect.
Were you saying that you went to Wiener
Oh, I've been at Venus Schnitzel plenty of times.
Yeah, I haven't.
I got a membership there.
They have some pretty. Sometimes they come out with some pretty nice merchandise. And if you can put two and two together, I'm not going to say it on the podcast because of things, but they have some cool merch. Which brings us to our next segment.
I still think we need to find a new
I definitely
sound
need
for
to
that.
find a new one. That's probably triggering for a lot of people.
It's triggering for me. I'm the co-host.
Oh, it's time for what really grinds my gears. And usually, I think for grind my gears, don't we usually let the guests go last? Is that how we do it here? How are we gonna do it? Are you ready for it, Mark? Oh, he's ready for it.
I guess I'm ready.
Oh, well, you grabbed the mic, so I assume.
Well, no, that
Oh.
your assistant to the co-host pushed the
Oh,
mic
he
towards
offered
me,
the mic.
so
Okay,
he offered the
go
mic.
ahead. Band-aid it. Just
So
get
what
with
really
it.
grinds my gears?
Yeah. He doesn't understand how this works either because he doesn't listen to the podcast.
Are you just gonna hate on me the whole time?
Oh, I mean, right now, yeah.
You know
Okay.
what grinds
Dave,
my gears?
I can understand that.
Dave, do you want to explain to him how it works?
Basically, you just say what grinds your gears. It's kind of self-explanatory.
But you have to say,
You have to start off by saying, you know what grinds my gears.
and then Skylar
That
answers
is
you.
not. It's. You know, it really grinds my
No,
gears.
I say, do you know what grinds my gears? Like,
David
So
does do it.
I'm asking
What
him,
do
like,
you do? You just don't do
You
that.
got mad at me for saying do, so I don't say it no more.
You
But
said
I'm the
you know,
assistant.
Because I
what you
said
want.
do like
Co-host.
5 times, and you were like, you keep saying do, don't say do.
It's okay. It's okay.
So I said
You know
do
what?
do. I'm just kidding. I didn't say that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Do it how you want. Just do it how you want. Be comfortable.
I will. Okay, so Aaron over here might know what I'm talking about. What really grinds my gears is there's an intersection.
What grinds your gears? What grinds your gears, Mark?
Oh, okay. You know what really grinds my gears?
What grinds your gears, Mark?
There's an intersection at my college,
Mm-hmm.
and it's called Texas University. And going from university onto Texas, there's a yield sign, but it's your own lane.
Okay.
People will completely stop at that lane, or I don't even think there's a yield sign. There's not even a yield sign. It's your own turning lane.
Aaron's
To
mentioned
turn
this,
into your
actually.
thing, and I cannot stand it because it's your own lane. You turn into your own. No one else from the other streets are turning onto your lane. So why are you stopping? You're just holding up traffic.
So then why? So there's not even a yield sign there. They're yielding for nothing.
They're yielding for nothing because they're scared.
What are they scared of?
I have no idea.
Scared of me. I'm just kidding.
Probably scared of all the new freshmen driving, dude. They can't.
Thank you for sharing that with us, Mark.
It is.
That was very sweet of you.
It's very,
That was very sweet of you.
really grinds my gears.
David?
Yeah.
I got 2 things this week.
Oh.
And don't you got to bring up a question for the grind my gears from the email?
Oh. I do.
Okay, David, go for
I
it.
got 2 things. Skylar, you know what really grinds my gears?
What grinds your gears, David?
So I have relatively long hair, right? Pretty long in the back.
Yeah, really
Looks good.
So I started using conditioner.
Okay.
No matter how much I put on my hand,
Conditioner is
it always
better.
it always disappears. Like there's not enough conditioner for my whole hair.
As
It's not.
it's, let me
Am
tell
I
you,
using it wrong?
That is user error. That is
Yes.
absolutely user
Really?
error. As,
Yeah.
as
It's a skill
Mark
issue?
can probably
It's a skill issue, bro.
Mark can probably attest for this because he had long hair too, just like I did.
You know what?
You are doing something wrong.
So you're saying that your
Like,
conditioner disappears?
No, like I'll put a big old glob and I'll start washing. But by like the back of my hair, there's nothing in my hands.
Well, you don't wash. Okay,
No,
let
you
me
don't
teach. Let me
Scrub
teach
it.
you how
You're
to
just
how to
kinda
wash
like
your hair
running
real
your
quick.
fingers through with the conditioner.
Yeah, the first thing you do shampoo and you get a nice good scrub, right? After you rinse your hair, obviously, you get a nice good scrub, let it foam up and everything, then you wash it out. After you wash it out, you put conditioner. You are not getting your hair wet.
Nope.
You are standing to the side, putting conditioner, and you let that sit for like 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes.
So when
And
you
while
put
it
the
sits, that's when
conditioner,
you start washing your
you
body.
wash
Yes.
your body, and then as soon as you're done washing your body, you run your fingers through.
And yep, that's
Another
it.
thing you can
But
do.
you don't do it vigorously because
Nope.
now your hair is, like, I guess, tender is a good word.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, we got a problem there because I wash my body first and then I go to my hair.
No, that's just weird.
Yeah, well, that makes no sense. You're getting your
So what are you
dirty-
just gonna stand there for 4 minutes staring in the wall? That makes no sense.
What's so bad about washing my body first?
Everyone knows you
because you're getting
Aaron, you don't have a mic for a reason. Be quiet.
all the dirt,
you go top down.
all the dirt and everything in your hair and grime is now back on your body. That's like, okay, if you do the
Do you not use a shower towel?
Let me guess. You wash your body
It-
first. And then
a shower towel does not get the dirt and grime out of your hair, though, David.
No,
Dries you off.
It's a shower that's meant to go inside the shower.
It's a shower that's meant to go inside the
I
shower,
mean, it's a towel that's meant to go inside the shower.
A rag?
like a rag, like
no,
a washcloth.
a towel, not a rag. You know the difference between a towel and a rag?
I'm confused on what you're
I'm
saying.
so lost. This is coming from the guy that, okay, you cannot be mad. You don't know how to wash your hair. You can't be mad at
Well, he don't know how to condition his
There you
hair.
go. Okay,
not
fair enough.
everybody conditions.
Yeah.
Matt, do you condition? Yes, because I've been using your conditioner.
Yes. I do condition.
So that's why you got to do conditioning.
And that's why I'm not worried about putting a big old glob because it's his.
You don't like you let it sit and then
Mhm.
you gently like you're more rinsing it out than you're
Yeah.
washing it out.
Well, that's dumb. I'm not going to do that anymore.
Yeah, some people they now those are called wet brushes. There's brushes specifically for the shower with your conditioner.
Now, what is it called?
A wet brush.
What if it was dry?
Then it's just a brush.
It's just a brush.
Can I use it outside the shower?
You could use a wet brush outside the shower, but
But it's not wet.
don't get it confused.
Why are we getting into this tangent,
You,
David?
you know
Okay.
you're really grinding my gears today.
My
he
second
is.
grind my gears is
It's a lot of gears being grinded.
yes. You know what really grinds my gears?
What's up? Oh, what grinds your gears, David?
When I'm laying in bed and my phone's in my pocket, watching a TV show, and I start getting like 50 messages.
Okay.
Yes, I leave my phone in my
I
pocket.
feel like we're attacking him for everything he does because we both made a face
Why?
Because,
why
look,
are
I-
you in bed
when
with
your phone in your pocket? That makes no sense.
Because
Put
I
it to
just-
the side.
I
Take it
just-
out. Put it to the
Well,
side.
no, because like I'll be walking around the house. I just go lay in bed and I start watching TV.
First thing I do before I get in bed,
Let's put my phone.
I literally
on
take
the-
my phone out and I toss it either on my bed or I put it on my nightstand.
Yes.
Well, y'all are weird for that.
No, you're weird.
I'm the weird one.
Yes.
I think.
Are y'all
Am
kicking
I-
me off the pod?
Just like what
am I
was
the
it?
weird one?
Was it when the pistachio situation?
That
Now
that-
you're the weird one.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's weird.
No, sitting in your bed with your phone in your pocket
I'm
is
not
weird.
sitting.
Yeah.
I'm laying. There's a
It's
difference.
even
that's
worse.
Yeah, not gonna lie, that's worse. Because I've sat on my bed with my phone in my pocket.
Yeah, but laying in
I
bed,
don't lay-
All right,
like
Matt.
going to sleep with your phone in your pocket. Who does that?
I do that sometimes,
That's weird.
See?
like in the truck or
That-
something.
That's really weird,
Like a
Skylar.
road trip.
That's so weird
Okay.
of you.
Okay.
Your turn, Matt. Or I can go. It
Shots
doesn't matter.
are about to get fired.
Let me hear it.
Shots are about to get fired. You know what really grinds my gears?
What grinds your gears, Matt?
Because lately I've been getting kind of like it makes this agitates me so much.
This has been revving up.
Yes.
Working up with it.
Yes. If we're having a movie night in the living room, as in me, David, and whoever we have at the house, you know,
Uh huh.
we go the whole nine. We make popcorn, we get snacks, we do everything,
Is this
right?
about Aaron?
Yes, and that's why he's laughing. It's not a laughing matter because you're gonna be like, dude, that would make me mad too.
Let me hear it.
If we're watching a movie, please do not be watching TikTok on full blast during the
Bro.
movie.
Dude, and it's
That-
not just the movies. It's everywhere.
Dude,
Restaurants,
he
everywhere.
plays it on full blast for the entire city of Kingsville to hear.
That is like older people do that. Like my dad will do that. But why are you doing that?
But
You
like,
know how to work a
dude,
phone,
like,
sir.
Like we're watching a movie, and it's just his TikTok blaring, and I'm like we're watching a movie, dude.
Go
If
to
you're gonna watch
another
TikTok,
room.
exactly. I
to
don't mind if
another
you're gonna watch TikTok. Go for it.
Earbuds.
Get out.
headphones.
Go somewhere else.
Okay. To be fair though,
It's
we
gonna
watched
be a
we
tough
watched
one to
two
defend,
movies.
Aaron.
We watched 2 movies last night.
Okay.
Shrek 2 and Cat in the Hat.
And you were
This dude, Shrek.
Hey, both
Okay.
good films. Good
Thanks, man.
films. Good films.
Shrek 2. Okay, I'll admit I did do that, and then I stopped for like pretty much the second half of the movie, and I showed up like
That's a whole half. You ruined
Exactly.
that.
I showed up. I showed
Exactly.
up like 20, 30 minutes late to it though, so it was already getting there. Second movie though, Ken the Hat.
That makes it worse.
He showed up with
hold on.
10 minutes into the movie.
Okay, hold on. Second movie, Ken the Hat.
Great movie.
The reason I kept watching TikTok and all that, because Matthew doesn't understand how to watch a movie. This dude was getting mad at me for playing my TikToks loud when he wasn't even, he pretty much wasn't even paying attention to the movie because he was saying it word for word before the
How was
lines
that
were
not
even
paying
coming.
attention?
Okay.
How is that not paying
I
attention?
messed it up a little bit.
I'm not gonna lie.
You're
You're digging a deeper hole, Aaron.
You're
okay.
digging a way deeper hole.
But the whole point of the movie was to watch it. This dude was practically acting it out. Like he wasn't even. He would say it word for word.
But still,
before it happened.
why are you watching TikToks during a movie?
Why did it matter?
Just
you knew
walk,
the entire
just
movie
walk,
word for word.
Just walk to a different room and watch TikToks. That's fine. If you want to watch TikToks, go ahead.
If you want,
Just walk to a different room and watch them somewhere else to where nobody can hear it and we can watch the
if you want to
movie.
recite the whole movie, you might as well put it on mute.
You know what? In my opinion, I'm gonna be the juror here.
Who's in the wrong?
Why don't we ask Gabe?
Oh, okay. You know what, Gabe? Gabe, you're the juror. You're the juror today. Come on up, Gabe. And hold on, before you even say anything to this mic, I want y'all to know, the listeners, Gabe has had this exact voice since he was like 10 years old. And I'm not kidding. This is exactly how he has sounded since 10 years old. Okay. So but before he says anything, what's your verdict?
Can you refresh me on the debate?
Okay. What were you doing? You were sitting there the whole time.
Okay, Gabe. So, is Aaron in the wrong for watching TikToks during movie night, or am I in the wrong for reciting lines from the movie that we're watching?
Full blast. His phone was on full blast.
Well, I'm gonna have to go with the TikTok is in the wrong here. I'm sorry.
Thank
but,
you.
Okay, but what do you think about him reciting the entire movie word for word?
That makes it worse on you?
I think he's just a big fan of the movie and trying to
Wait,
show y'all
but, like, there's no
the
point in
movie
watching
he
it.
likes
Thank
to
you.
watch.
Thank you.
Wait.
Thank you.
Whenever Aaron's driving and he picks his music, he's gonna sing the whole song.
Exactly.
What's the point of listening to music?
What's the point? What's the point of listening to music?
What's the point?
I'll have you know that I do not sing my own songs because I have a lisp. Okay.
What's the point of listening to music?
I think if I hear my voice out loud while singing the song, I ruin it. Okay.
And David,
If we were to put on "Creep" right now by Radiohead,
he's gonna
he'll
sing
sing the whole
song.
thing.
But also, if Aaron's playing his own music in his truck and his ringtone's going off every 2 minutes, so we just miss the entire song, what's the point of listening to the music?
I'm sorry, people text me. Okay.
Turn off your ringer.
I'm not gonna lie. Everywhere I've been with Aaron, and there's somebody he knows, out of nowhere, I look away and turn back in like 2 minutes, and there's like 8 people he knows, and he's just talking to all of them.
I'm telling you.
Aaron, go back to your quarter, man.
But still,
we're
TikToks out loud literally yesterday was like aggravating me.
We're talking about how Aaron, whenever he's driving, also he doesn't mute his phone. Like that's a rule,
That makes no sense.
So the
That
ringtone
makes
plays
no
loud
sense.
during the song and cuts off the music.
and it's a clown horn.
David,
Actually, let me play it.
He's like,
don't play it right next to the mic. Get a
Yeah,
little
okay,
off of it.
okay,
Get a little off of it.
And it's literally like that grinds my gears.
All right, go ahead. That's horrible. That's horrible. I would not want that.
every couple minutes is all you hear. Just stops the song.
But I guess I'll make mine quick because we're running short on time. The thing's gonna close here pretty soon.
Yeah.
What really grinds my gears? When people don't put on the blinker. I don't think we've said that one right.
I said that last time.
Oh, you did? You did? Okay, what really grinds my gears? Oh, dang. Did you really?
I did.
I don't remember that. What did David say
I was
earlier?
saying it because I was
really
mad.
upset me. What were you talking about?
You said you're gonna bring up.
Yeah, bring
the-
up the.
Oh, you know what? This grinds my gears, so I'll agree with it. Question number 3 from Angelina. Thoughts on double dipping. Does it grind your gears? Yes, it does for me.
Yes, it does for me.
Yes, it does for Matt.
Yes.
Yes, it does for David.
Is it my own bowl?
That's so.
It's a family bowl. If it's a
yeah,
family bowl,
double dip.
There's no
No.
such thing as a double dipping foul.
No,
if it's your
if
bowl.
it's your bowl,
yeah,
no.
if
Yeah.
you're double dipping in like a communal thing,
Okay,
no, that's-
then
like
quick-
you're at a taqueria, it's a big.
yeah, no, you
chips and
break-
salsa,
no,
Yeah,
you
and
break
people-
your chip in half. If
Okay,
it's
Exactly.
then quick question, and just yes or no's because we're gonna wrap it up right now. Is it okay if you dip one side, bite one side, go to the opposite,
No.
dip and bite?
no,
No from Mark.
no.
No.
No from David.
I've done that.
I've done it too, hoping nobody notices.
But I dipped just enough to where
You get a
it's
little bit of
not
the
even
flavor.
close to like the part that I bit.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Thanks, Angelina, for the question.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate it. But that brings us to our wrap up. We're going over time here. What were you gonna say, Matt? You were gonna say something?
Now I was just saying closing comments. If you have any ideas, like we got a lot of emails lately. You know, if you have any questions like that you want to be answered, you just want to be kind of a part of the podcast, go ahead and send us an email. Send us a question on Messenger on Instagram. You know, reach out to us. Like, we like interacting with y'all.
It's fun, you know. Yeah, definitely. That comment on Instagram was it Johnny?
Jerry.
Jerry. Is it Jerry?
Jerry Lotta 91.
Hey, Jerry Lotta 91, you a real one, man. Hey,
Appreciate you, man.
you are a real one. I don't do this often. I really don't. But I'm gonna go ahead and not interrupt the outro, but I'm
The
gonna
outro music.
throw some kids in the back. Appreciate
Yeah.
you, Jerry. That's
Yeah,
not as
man.
bad.
So-
we're gonna do the kids cheering in the back.
Send us an email. Give us a comment on our post. Send us a message on Instagram. You know, reach out to us. Like, we like interacting with
And
y'all.
what's our at for the Insta?
The @ on Instagram is _S Storytime Podcast on Instagram.
David, Mark, any closing remarks? Go ahead, Mark.
Nah, it was just really fun being here, and hopefully, whenever I get to come down more from college, I'll be able to get back on.
Yeah,
more,
make sure you listen now.
I
though.
will. I'll
Okay.
listen fully.
Okay,
I'll
go.
listen fully. I still listen.
But listen fully.
I will listen fully.
Okay, go ahead, David.
Thank you for paying tomorrow, Skylar.
Oh yeah.
You're paying for the pedicures.
I'm paying for the pedicures.
I lost my
Okay.
wallet.
Did you really?
Yeah.
It's okay because they have that cool Cash App card, whatever.
I don't got cash.
They
App.
got
You
the
got
tap to pay.
I use Zelle.
It's been real, man.
It's definitely been real. Thank y'all so much for being a part of this. Thank y'all for taking time out of your day, like I always say, to spend it with us. And that's pretty much it. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank
Yeah.
y'all for being here.
Yep.
Adios.
Te watcho.